Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. When I last left you all, we were in the middle of Chapter 14, and we still are, and I'm going to finish that up this time. We got about half the map cleared up, but we've got some pirate reinforcements showing up, and also some brigands showing up from the mountains here to come ruin our day. We're going to send Hector over here to come claim this village before anybody gets to it. I don't think those knights can reach me. No, they cannot. So we'll be fine sending him up this way. And we'll have Urk continue to get some much-needed experience by picking off other people's kills. And he's going to crit yet again, just like he did last time. Alright, magic and speed. Oh, or just skill. That's fine too, I suppose. Urk is normally very fast for a mage, and I'm kind of upset that he's not leveling that quicker, given that he's already level 7. But that's okay, we'll put a little more effort into him, he'll probably be fine. We're going to have Sarah heal up Ellawood, though, because he's looking a little ragged. I'm going to send him down here to deal with these pirates, and probably that armor knight as well, because he has the rapier that can punch through their armor. And I'm going to let these cavaliers come to me and break their lances upon my armor, which is what you do with heavily armored knights in this fashion. Yes, Eric realizes he's losing and calls for reinforcements. Yes, the Black Fang will be leaving. His hair is a very vibrant shade of purple. Lord Nurgle, we see that name again. Yes, now we find out Lord Nurgle is Ephidel's master. We don't quite know who that is yet, or what the motivations are, but we will learn of that very shortly. Awkward. So I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but Eric is one of the few bosses in this game that does move and will actively attack you. So you kind of have to be ready. Hey, that's not bad. That's really good, actually. More strength, the better. I'd like a little more speed, too, but we're working on it. This guy does absolutely nothing to Oswin. And now it's raining, so that's cool. We'll have Ellawood finish off this pirate. It's not going to rain very long, thankfully, and I don't think it comes back. I think it just rains for a little bit, and that's it. Let's let Matthew have a kill, why not? He needs to get some experience in. Who do I want to finish off this cavalier? Let's have Rebecca do it. She definitely needs another bow, though. Holy smokes. Although, if I wait long enough, she will be able to acquire some free equipment. Spoiler alert. Holy cripes. That was a fantastic level for her. Man, she's turning out really good this game. I'm really impressed. Normally, she's kind of, you know, okay. Like, she's not bad by any means, but she's turning out way better than I expected to. So please do not take my experience as typical. Speed usually will be that high for her, but her strength is usually nowhere near this good, especially this low level. Strength is something she suffers at quite a bit, as well as defense. Her skill, speed, luck, and resistance are all pretty good, though. In fact, her skill and speed are both fantastic. She's got way more resistance than most non-magic units, though, which is great also. We'll have Hector visit this village. Pretty sure everybody is on our side. Yeah, here we get another example of Laos and his debauchery, I guess. He finds all the pretty women in the kingdom and just does what he wants with them, more or less, it sounds like. Ah, yes, a big, mighty sword. It's very unwieldy. Yes, we get the Iron Blade. So, the Iron Blade is still a sword. However, it's still iron, but it is much stronger than an iron sword. In fact, it's even stronger than a steel sword. It has a might of 9 and a weight of 12. And there's iron, steel, and silver swords. And there's also iron, silver, and steel blades. They are considerably stronger than normal swords, but also considerably heavier. In fact, I believe they're heavier than most axes in many cases. So they're definitely not for the frail sword, like the frail sword duelists like Guy or thieves, for example. They're for the tanky, beefier sword guys, like if we had mercenaries, which we don't have yet. I mean, at a pinch, if you need an extra power boost, some of the weaker units can use them, but they will not be able to make very effective use of their speed, given that most speedy sword units are not very big, don't have a lot of constitution, and can't wield a weapon of that size reliably. So let's have Ellawood continue down this way to go deal with that armor knight. And Matthew will finish off this pirate. Now, Matthew's not a great combat unit by any stretch, but he is very useful because thieves are invaluable in later parts of the game. So I do want to be training him. And a lot of the... Ooh, that Myrmidon is a vulnerary. A lot of the big reason for training them is so that they'll have higher speed, first and foremost, because they require speed to steal from people. They can only steal from units that are slower than them. Power-hungry dullard. A lecher. Yes, we've learned that now. What a pair. The irony of him talking to an Ostian general. Anyway. We're going to try to bait out Eric, I think, at this point, because I want to take him down sooner rather than later. And we're going to get our backup squad ready for that moment. Let's get Dorcas up here, too. And I think I'll let Hector deal with those brigands. Rain's about to stop. More pirates, my favorite. Alright, so we'll let the Armor Knight come to us. Stop in on this vendor and see what they got. I'm going to grab a Fire Tome for Urk, because I don't want him to rely solely on the Thunder one, especially when it slows him down. If we're good on heal staves, Sarah has 2. Yeah, we'll grab another one just in case. And I don't think Urk came with a Vulnerary, so we'll grab him one of those too. Yes, so it says here, my hands are full. Send it to Merlinus. Yes. Alright, we grabbed some more gear. We'll park Matthew right here still. So we're going to bait out Eric next round here. I'm actually going to have Hector bail because I want these brigands to come directly to me. I don't want Hector to take all the kills. Ellawood should be okay. Take a hit here or there, but he'll punch right through this thick armor. And crit this guy. Not sure how he's puncturing him straight through the double thick plate right on the chest there. The idea behind a rapier is to poke between the armor plates to hit vulnerable spots, but whatever works, I suppose. Alrighty. We're going to have Ellawood come back up here and deal with those pirates, because I don't want Matthew to do all the work. He'll come down here instead. Alright, so we're going to bait out these Cavaliers with Oswin. And he should be able to take on a couple of them at a time. Or all of them, for that matter. So I'm going to park him right here, actually, right in the middle of the fray. No, one at a time. I've only got a few people back here to help me out, so... Make sure nobody else besides Oswin is in harm's way. It doesn't look like it. Alright, we're good to go. Just gotta go up there and defend Merlinus, which is what Ella was on his way to go do. Taste my lance. Depends on what it tastes like. Fruity, as it seems. Oswin will utterly devastate this guy. A silver lance. That's the most powerful type of lance you can get, and it still only did 7 damage to Oswin. Pretty darn awesome. Now, those brigands are going to be going down here for this village, so I definitely need to get there before they do. These pirates are no doubt going for Merlinus because he's vulnerable. I think we'll let Urk finish off Eric. If I Iron Lance him, we'll put him down to 1 HP. Oswin can take another one of those if he has to, because he's Oswin. Put Urk right on this tree, perfect. And he takes out the boss. Not sure why his sprite there had like lime green hair when he clearly has brown hair. And we get that shiny silver lance, and it actually gets fixed when he drops it, so it back up to 20 uses. The magic of gaming, I guess. I'm not really sure. Whack at this guy with a big ol' axe. Nice dodge. Don't see too much of that from slow-faced Dorcas here. And we'll have Rebecca pick that guy off. That other Cavalier's probably going to go for Urk because he's frail. But that's okay. He should be okay. The other Cavalier can't quite get to him, which is good. The Archer might hit him too, but I'm confident he can survive both of those hits. Oswin's not going to get touched. So, I think we're good to go. Oh, we don't want Sarah to get hit either. We'll put her back on the forest. And Hector can come down here. Those silly pirates. I bet you Urk... He might not double these guys, but he's definitely going to put a dent in him. Oh, wait, oh, no, he won't double. He might now. If he gets speed, that'd be fantastic. Hey, he got speed. Perfect. Skill, speed, and res. Not bad. And Oswin laughs at this Cavalier with his pathetic little sword. It's so invaluable to have a tough armor knight early on like this. Hector could probably do it reasonably well also if I didn't have Oswin, but there's something about having a beat stick with 15 defense and 13 strength. Not slowed down by steel lances. It's something else. It's really nice to have. We'll have Dorcas finish... Oh, he's got a sword. I'll let Dorcas finish off this guy instead. It's funny how they like jump in the air to get their kills. Like, come on with this 1 experience away from leveling garbage. Alright. See, now he doubles that guy. Let's have Urk come up here. Deal with this archer instead. Now he's going to be reliably doubling people, I think. 10 speed's a good number to hit. And he's even being weighed down by 1 point with that Thunder Tome, so once we give him fire instead, he'll be even better off. Rebecca's already level 8. Hector's level 9, though. We're going to let Rebecca poke this guy. I could let Oswin just take that guy and bring him to Destruction Town, but... Alright, we're going to visit this village, and we get to meet Priscilla. Let's say... Yes, Priscilla is trained in the use of staves. She is a healer. Not only that, she is a healer on a horse. Fantastic! Even better. She already has C rank in staves too, which is great. And her stats are not shabby for a level 3 unit. In fact, Priscilla is, bar none, the best healer in this game. So we will be making use of her quite a bit. And I'm going to have her go to the armory for me, because we need to stock up on some weapons. I'm going to grab an iron axe for Hector, grab a new bow for Rebecca, and grab another sword for Ellawood. That should do it for now. Matthew will take care of both these brigands easily, because he's unhittable, largely. I'm going to have Ellawood come up here and intercept these pirates. I'll actually have Hector go with them, because they're best buds. Are they hurt? Ellawood's hurt a little bit. I'll heal him up. Now the goal of this is to simply defeat all the enemies, and I've only got 5 left, so... Urk's doing good. I would like Dorcas to level up one more time if he can help it at all. So I'll probably have him fruitlessly whack at that Myrmidon and see if he can't kill him. He won't be able to, because he probably won't even be able to hit him, but it's worth a shot. Matthew will probably get a level out of beating those guys. Oh, good, they're coming to me. Perfect. How nice of you guys. So we'll have Dorcas come here and smack this guy around. Ouch. Axes, as it turns out, hurt quite a bit. Come on with this garbage, Dorcas. Really? Resistance of all things? Yeah, this is why I will not be using him for an extended period of time. Alright, we're going to position Ellawood so he can hit both of these guys at the same time. And I'm going to have him support with Hector, I think. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Yeah, we're going to do that, so I can just show you what this likes. Yep, pretty much. Once every 2 months since we were 12. I knew it was 2 months. It couldn't have been monthly. 30 matches. 14 I've won, 12 I've lost, and 4 were draws. So they've played 30 matches every 2 months, so 60 months? It's about 5 years. A little more than 5 years. No, it's exactly 5 years. Since they were 12, which means they're about 17 or 18 years old. So, support level is increased. If we go into the support menu now here, you'll see we have a C rank support with Hector. And as I mentioned previously, this can go up to A. It goes from C to B and then A. And you can have 5 total conversations per character per playthrough. So Hector can get to A with Hector. I'm sorry, Ellawood can get to A with Hector and then to B with anybody else, or 2 Cs. And that's all they can do. And as long as the 2 of them now are within 3 spaces of one another, they will have bonuses to their stats. But you don't get to see that, unfortunately. And I think the particular flavor of bonus they grant, Lightning, is a defensive one, and Ellawood is Anima, so his is kind of neutral. Like, it grants Avoid and Evasion, that kind of thing. So putting the 2 of them together just makes them harder to kill, which is nice. Because I will often have the 2 of them together. They cover each other's weaknesses pretty well. And again, they're best buds. So, we'll have Hector... I'm going to have Hector move away, actually, because I'm going to leave Ellawood to finish that pirate off. I'll let Urk have the experience for killing this guy. with his thunderous tome. And then, you know, I'm just going to have Osmond smoke this guy. Iron Lance should do it. And then we'll finish off this bandit with Matthew. And get a level out of it. Level 8, not bad. More strength. Nicely done, Matthew. I am impressed. I have to say. And Priscilla, look at how much further she can move. So nice. So very nice. And then Ellawood will take those two pirates to town, and Osmond will utterly decimate this poor little Myrmidon here. Every unit has a counter. Best way to defeat those nimble and quick sword fighter guys, just put a big old block of armored lance in front of them. Can't touch them. And the armored lance guys might not be all that great at hitting people normally, but with a little weapon triangle bonus, they can hit them. And they only need to hit them once, as you can see there most of the time, so very valuable. And then Ellawood, I guess, isn't fast enough to take out these two guys in one round, so unfortunately, I probably should have killed the other one because I think he's actually going to go for Merlinus now. Because he's unguarded. Yeah, that wasn't smart. That's alright, Ellawood can finish him off. And let's get some healing done. Might as well get Priscilla trained up in healing already. Oh yes, so Priscilla comes with a Mend Staff. Not a typical heal staff, and the Mend Staff heals 20 HP plus the user's magic stat, not just 10. So I can get potentially up to 26 points of healing with her in one Mend Staff. Or 16 if I use a heal. Although Sarah has the... Here's the thing, Sarah has 6 magic also, but she's over twice the level that Priscilla is. And she doesn't move as far. So I'm going to be using Priscilla over Sarah this playthrough, I think. She's just too good. Alright, we got all the villages. We just need to finish off that pirate, and we'll be done. Yep, that's what I thought. He's going to go for Merlinus. He's going to miss, though. I don't think he'd have killed him anyway. So let's just mop him up real quick. And Ellawood will get a level out of this. It puts him to level 9? Oh, 10. Even better. Not a great one. Come on with the speed situation here, Ellawood. Alright, that's the end of that. Proper nobles. They are proper nobles. One year ago. Black Fang Assassins. So we learn, I guess you kind of already knew the Black Fang are a group of assassins, but... Yep, beaten and still a jerk. Sadly, we do not officially kill him. In fact, in Binding Blade, which is technically... Before this one, this is a prequel to Binding Blade, Eric is once again a boss, and he is the ruling Marquis at that time, and he has a doofy-looking mustache. He's still a cavalier, though. Still pretty pathetic. You'd think he'd be like a general or something by that point, but no. Right? Well, maybe. Alright, so that was fun. And that's going to be the end of what was otherwise a very long chapter, so I appreciate you all sticking it out and making it through that with me. Next time, we are going to go into Chapter 15, and it's going to be a good time. We're going to meet some old friends, we're going to take out a lot of dudes. It's going to be a blast, I promise. But until then, we're going to call it off for right here. I will join you guys again for Chapter 15 next time. So thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. This has been Seraphin. Fare thee well for the evening.